corporate Amazon employees will soon be expected to ditch the hybrid schedule and return to the office 5 days a week.
But workers are questioning whether these mandates actually benefit companies the way CEOs say they do. A recent Gallup poll found that since 2020, hybrid workers feel disconnected from their company's culture. But the poll also found they tend to be more engaged in their jobs than on-site employees. Another Stanford study bolsters that argument, finding that hybrid workers were just as productive, just as likely to be promoted, and far less prone to quitting than in-person employees. Some workplace experts think companies should focus more on outcomes than just how many days a week people are in the office.
And we know this conversation has been ongoing since the pandemic, and many companies are saying they want people back in the office.
And there are so many conflicting studies, right? Like every day it's a different thing. But at the end of the day, private companies are not democracies. It's really up to them to decide
just about to say,
if they want their employees to come back, and then if the employees don't want to work there, they can.
I know. The only ones I don't think are fair when they, you're hired under the premise.
Yes.
You work remote, because then people decide their living situations, where they buy a home based on it, and then they change their minds. But
yeah, you don't want to bait and switch.
Right.
But
just be honest with what the situation is. All right, you may be able to use most social media platforms for free, but those accounts do come at a cost of your privacy, apparently. A new report from the Federal Trade Commission found social media and streaming companies are collecting a lot more data on us than we think. That includes personal information like our age, gender, marital status, and income. The report also found companies don't give users an easy way to opt out of data collection, and that they retain that data for longer than most consumers think. The FTC also found teens and kids are subjected to the same data collection as adults.
Very disturbing, but also not surprising.
Not surprising. That's what I feel like. We always talk about how our phones are listening to us, and I just assume at this point anything I've entered online, unfortunately, other people can see it.
Yeah, maybe a little more surprising that they are doing it to children, too, minors.
Right.
But not that surprising.
No, not at all.
Let's go check on our weather now with Amber, and some rain in the forecast potentially.
Good morning.
Alex, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. No, it's all good. It's all, usually Amber's here, so it's all good. It's Friday.
Now you can get your KCAL news, weather, and live stream all in one place on the CBS News app. Download it free today.